Okay, it says I'm live. So now give it a minute here. Live stream is still offline, but once I refresh that, it should show up. Okay, it should show up now. If you refresh the page, you should be able to watch. You should be able to watch me as I'm coding this shit.
Yep, there you are.
Sure enough.
I gotta hit play.
Yeah, and you have to probably hit the live button to get it to be super updated. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Not too bad. Yeah, so like chat is still unavailable, but video's there.
Yeah, I coded it differently, so it doesn't work that way. But if I were to do it like long term, I would do it, so that when you start a video, it just immediately works. Okay, so now let's try it one more time. Okay, so now refresh the page one more time, and you're going to see your form right underneath the video. And it's just like, I just threw it in there. I didn't actually like do anything with it. So it's just,
Yeah,
there.
right.
So I didn't like style it or anything. I just chucked it in. But it actually, that's pretty close to, I wouldn't say that's perfect, but you could certainly go wider with it. But it's actually kind of nice being a little bit smaller. So,
Yeah, right.
you could put it by anything. You could just have it like in a little pop-up window or something. You could have like, a pop-up window, like submit event. It shows a pop-up window. This thing shows up in the pop-up window. You fill out your information. You hit submit. It closes the pop-up window and then refreshes the page and adds that event to the page.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
Yeah, that would work.
So anyways, it's pretty quick. And you can see like it's relatively easy to get this stuff going.
Right. Yeah. Great.
So,
Well, that's nice.
yeah, if you want to add live video directly to the page, that seems like what you would want to do in the long run, right?
Yeah, I think in the long run, yeah, for sure. It's just if everyone has to go in. It's just like how easy is it going to be to get people to have their own,
So,
like, do they have to connect to YouTube with their Gmail or Facebook?
So, yeah, I don't know exactly about that yet, but for instance, what I just did, all I did was go to YouTube, hit go live, and entered in some details about the show, and then I went there. Now, the first time I did it, it took a little bit more effort, but that was just the first time, and now it just immediately detects my channel, and whenever somebody is live on my channel, it now streams it to my thing. So it'll show up whenever somebody just says like go live, their channel will like register it and it'll immediately stream on wherever you have it embedded. So so it kind of works out really nicely, at least for the YouTube API. I haven't looked into the Facebook one yet, but I'm guessing they have some similar capabilities.
So for the YouTube, everyone would basically just create their own YouTube. They'd just be doing their own thing on their own YouTube for the first time, and then they could basically just say go live and it would stream to
Exactly.
the website.
Yeah, so I need maybe a little bit more detail up front from people, but then once they've entered it, it's like click a button, and I could probably even get that down to like just click a link, to like go in and fill out, because the YouTube live streaming URL is just the same thing. It's not like you don't have to like go to YouTube to do it. I could just have a link to it. Let's see,
Right.
YouTube. Oh, I'm in a browser window that doesn't have me logged in, so let me just do this one instead.
Yeah, and then you just program it on so they could just hit a button on their phone when they're in the webpage, when they're on the website to go live.
Yep, right. How is the lag? It's like maybe 2 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Okay.
It's gone. look at it on. Is this at all like mobile friendly?
I don't really know actually. I haven't tested it on that yet.
Yeah, no, it doesn't like resize or anything. It just.
Yeah. No, I haven't done anything like that. So yeah, it probably won't resize. I'd have to do some more styling and stuff to get it there. Natasha did express some interest in helping out. And that's kind of her area too, is like doing styling and like getting it to look nice.
Yeah.
She was like, "Ooh, I could build a really cool UI for this." So it's a possibility that maybe we'd like, spend a day, just working on it and just trying to crank out as much as possible. She could do some styling. I could do some functionality. You could kind of maybe direct a little bit and tell us,
Yeah, we could put a plan together beforehand or something. Or
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
put down like what the court stuff, and then you guys look at it. It was kind of what maybe realistic.
Right. But I mean, for right now, what you have is pretty great. I mean, I think it works to just get started, and then once you want to have like live video on the site, the capability does exist with a little bit of effort on our ends. Like it should be there. So
Yeah.
And I don't know, like
Yeah, it looks like it.
the Facebook stuff. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, I spent 2 hours or 3 hours working on getting the YouTube video, but I didn't know anything about it, so I had to do a lot of investigation to figure out like what's YouTube Live and how does it work. And there was like another streaming thing, and then there's like a webcam streaming thing, and so it was a lot of like trial and error just to get it to that point. So I didn't spend very long on it, and I got a significant amount of functionality. I just didn't do any design because I wasn't worried about that. I was just like, will this actually work? I mean, once you get it working, you can style it as much as you want. So
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, the form I have is like he said they just finished coding so people can make custom forms for like one part of it. What I did, what I'm using, they said not like I can't customize the form yet. So it's like, what is your address? Like, well, it's not really. All right, you need to collect their address, but
right.
I can't edit it. So it does work and it auto updates, which is cool. So I think I might just go with it for now and then just like let people post and kind of deal with it, and then at some point maybe rewrite, or hopefully they can get to the customizing.
So what you could do, is just drop in. Actually, maintain the styling. So I'm emailing you another thing. It's just what I use to embed it onto that page that I just showed you there. So it's just an iframe with the link to that page inside of it. If I were you, what I would do is I would set up a Shopify page with like nothing on it, and then put this iframe, just put this iframe tag with like exactly as I have it sent to you into the page, and then it should just be on your Shopify page. So then you can style it and make it look like the other page, as much as you want.
Right. Yeah, it'll just automatically. Yeah, it'll automatically just be there.
Right.
Styling will just be there. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what I would do just to start with. Then you at least have that looking the same. Somebody's not like going to a separate website, external website when they're clicking that link. They're still just doing it all within your site. And that should be fairly easy. I'm guessing it's fairly straightforward to just add a new page to your navigation and then put it on there.
Yep. Just about done.
Okay. Right. So yeah, pretty easy.
Yeah, it's like hitting a button. Right in here. Drop it down one, throw the frame in, hit save. There it is. Like you should.
Is that just a draft version?
Oh yeah, it's thin like you made it.
Oh yeah,
Or is
just
that not because did you do anything?
no. So yeah, so the width on the iframe, just change that to be like, you know, whatever 700 or something like that. Whatever you want it, you know, on a desktop to be. But it's not going to resize right now. You would have to do some. I don't even know how to resize the iframe. Not exactly sure. In the like if you go to the page's CSS, like the CSS for that specific page that you're adding,
That works.
yeah, it'll work, but it's not going to resize it.
Well, I don't know what you mean. Like it's resizing it on the screen when I reload it.
Like it'll shrink it down. Oh,
Well, like you had it 480 and I made it 800.
yeah. Yeah, but then if you like
And
resize the screen, like if you take the browser and you actually like shrink the browser down to like a mobile size, you know, mobile width.
Resize.
I don't know if it will or not. I guess I'm not sure how it'll react.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, so you might have to do something other than just setting a width on the iframe. You might have to like set a max width on the like inside of the page's CSS, set like max dash width to be 800 and then see how that works.
Right.
So I don't know exactly. I would just have to play around with it a little bit to get it right.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Sure. Yeah, that'll make sense. Yeah, the height too is like you gotta scroll with it in
Yeah,
the frame.
you might just change the height to 100% and it might just then flow, I guess. I don't know exactly what it'll do.
Yeah.
I can try it on mine too because I could actually have my page still open here and I can just do it in the browser. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there it is.
1200.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
Height equals unlimited height.
Let me just try this once. No, height 100% didn't work.
Kind of me. Kind of work with stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know how to do it. I suck at CSS. So. It's like not my thing. Just don't like it. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to chat through it really quick, figure out.
Yeah. Well, sweet. I'll mess around and see, kind of get an idea for the live show thing and what would make sense, and then maybe it's just to get it set up for me to use, do my live shows, and then kind of throw it from there.
Yeah, probably. Like, just start with your.
Start with user accounts, right?
What's-
We're gonna like save their information, so when they come back, they can just
Yes.
show.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see like on the page that I sent you there, I do have user accounts. Like you can click sign in, and it'll actually like sign you in, and then I can gather certain information from you that way, and then I can verify that you know you are who you say you are. So you know if you want to like go in and edit your settings later on, you know, we could have an edit screen so that you can actually like change things, you know, do whatever you want.
Right.
So yeah, that would probably be a good, I would say yes, start with just yours, and you might even start like advertising it on your Facebook thing too. Be like, hey, if you want, you can catch me over at rockshow.co. We're building it out. It's going to be a really great meeting place for all things rock related, you know, or whatever, however you want to advertise it.
Yeah, I think once it's ready to do like a live show, then I'll just say like, hey, I'm doing my live show there tonight, like a special show or something, and just get people there.
Right. Cool.
So simulating